All right, here we are, Impact and Influence Radio, right here on Opera, and today's broadcast is brought to you by Blinds of Sacramento, Sacramento's complete solution window covering experts. Give them a call, 916-790-8689, or blindsofsacramento.com. Now today, I've got somebody very, very special here, and let me tell you, man, you just blew everybody away at the M&O event last week, and it's funny is people are still talking about you. You're onto something. You're onto something not only with your product, but you're onto something with how you carry yourself and your aptitude. You've got business acumen that's far bigger than most people twice your age. I don't know where this comes from, but we're going to get into it. So, Timofey with keypdf.net. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely.
So basically, as far as our presenter said, I am the founder of keypdf.net. It's a website. Currently, I believe, in my honest opinion, as the creator of this website, it is the best PDF editor you can find that operates on a browser. And I've been working on it for around 14 months. So I'm finally ready to present it. That's why I'm here.
Incredible. Now, is your dad a business guy as well?
Yes, my dad holds a company in Kazakhstan.
Okay.
They're operating all around Kazakhstan, and they're making a beautiful furniture.
Interesting. So you kind of grew up in the whole business space.
Correct.
Yeah. You blow me away, dude. You blow me away. Okay. So, normally I would get into like all these different things, and I don't even care about what we have here. Talk to me. Why did you create this? You say you've been working on this for 14 months. I've looked at the website. It's friggin' awesome. And then I ask you, what format did you use to build your website and everything? And you're like, oh, I built it from scratch. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how the hell do you do this? I mean, I was one of those quote unquote child prodigies that was building businesses at a young age. That's where you're at. And yet you're sitting before me, and I'm completely astonished.
Yeah, thank you. So, as far as I heard, one of the best ideas to build a business on is to find a gap on something and fill it up. And that's what I did. I basically was observing my everyday life, and I was checking what am I lacking. And once, while I was at a school, my teacher assigned me a work with a PDF file, and I had to edit it. So I spent like maybe 10-15 minutes searching up for a good browser solution. End up finding some pretty weird one with paywall. All right, then I switched. Then I found the sign up paywall. I signed up, and I finally managed to simply edit a text. And I'm myself kind of a little like a technical guy. So once I'm back home, I start researching like why no one fills it. Seems like billions of people working with it, like all the work industry, all the business industry, all the school industry. They have to deal with the files, but why can't I just edit it? So it turned out there's not many solutions. There are not many libraries that can do it. So for myself, I just promised, okay, I will make one. I will fill that gap. And that's why I'm confident about it, because it's one of its kind.
And so one of the things that you really want to do now is you want to somehow start making money with this. But if you put a paywall, you would just become the competitor, right? Which is what you're trying not to do.
Correct. I don't want to be like my competitors, so I believe I will grow my user base, and then we'll make the freemium version. So we're gonna have a little bit of ads on the side. We're gonna make money from it, and if you're willing to pay like $5 a month, you can get rid of the ads and perhaps get some additional features. As well, currently I'm looking for an option to create an enterprise version of my product, because as far as I know, there's only 2 engines so far that are operating on the web and can edit, and they both are proprietary and they both are paid around like $10,000 per year just to put it in your product, which is kind of killer for small businesses and stuff like that. So I can make mine cheaper, I can make mine more accessible, and operate on B2B model alongside with the regular website.
When I launched my first business, I was 17 years old, and it was my web design business. And I built the web design business to build websites for people. And gosh, what was I charging back then? I don't even remember. But I was promoting my music at the time. And so that was really where my heart was, you know, I knew that in my living situation at home, I wasn't going to be able to stay there very long. And I knew that if I went and got a job, my growth would be very limited. And so I immediately went into business, and that's what I did. And then I see here, you know, I see you doing essentially the same thing. You even look like me. You're wearing the same darn outfit that I would wear back then, except I had a dog collar on. And then I would draw spider webs on my arms like tattoos. but no, it's incredible that you're thinking at this level. How much time a day are you spending building this thing? I mean, it's built, but you know, where's your mindset now? Like, what are you working on right now with this?
Well, honestly, I spend pretty much most of my free time doing it. Like, I'm trying to combine it with the sport. I play basketball and go into the gym. So while on a break, I'm currently on a school break, so I have much more time to work on it. So I'm just waking up, checking like if any users submitted any issues or maybe perhaps recommendations. And I'm just keep building it for maybe like 5-6 hours a day. I was building it when I was like on an active stage. Like since November, I believe I just started working like 30-40 hours a week just to work it. So I started bringing my Acer laptop to a school just to keep working it at school, because like the problem with the school, they give you like hour of a study time, but in fact the actual work is like 20 minutes. So other 40 you just do nothing. So I said to myself, well, why would I spend that time? I can invest my time on something that's gonna bring me.
But your mind is able to do more than one thing at once, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's pretty useful skill, I believe. If you want to succeed, you have to.
Just like when I was in the mortgage business, so I had retail stores in 2012, and at the end of the recession, it wasn't working out. It just, you know, essentially I lost everything. It is what it is. And so I went and got a job doing mortgages, and I was building Opera, our platform that you see today, and the irony was I was able to do my job on one screen. They gave us the second screen, and I would be building Opera on the other screen, and the people would, you know, bosses, managers come, what are you working on? Oh, I'm just noodling on something. But my numbers were so good on the other side that I never got in trouble for building a business literally on their computer. And, you know, all these years later, I realized that, you know, that's not really normal when you're able to do your job and then build a business at the same time. Your brain is like you're using both sides of your brain at the same time. I'm assuming you're kind of doing the same thing at school.
Your example is perfect because, well, you worked on two things and you succeeded on one of them, because like I believe one of the most important skills is the skill of acquiring different skills, and that's what you used. So as the result, you just built your companies. All right, sometimes things can fail, but you succeeded. And you could have succeeded on both, and you didn't give up. That's the most important part.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah. I don't look at my business failures as failures. I look at it as now when I sit down with a business owner and they're making the same mistakes I was making, I go, don't do that. Don't do that. I've done that one. Yeah, that doesn't turn out so well.
Well, exactly, yeah. Failures are barely never true failures. It's about like lessons, so you can learn more. Let's say if KeyPDF would fail, which I don't think it would, but like I already know how to build an app. I already gained more skills. I already know how to automate some certain things. I know how to debug. I know how to do many stuff. So I don't think I'm gonna really fail with this project, because I already achieved one of the most important things I could have achieved. It's knowledge.
Yes. Well, in that you always have to be thinking about what's next. You always have to be thinking about what's next. And so that's why I'm not worried about what the magazine is people are like, yeah, but the magazine's antiquated. Yeah, but it's not a magazine. And I'll show you what it is when we wrap up. But it's an entire ecosystem. And there's all kinds of things that are happening inside the magazine. The magazine is just the pretty face.
The gate.
But everything else around it is what it actually is. People go, well, why aren't you on social media? Because the magazine's a social media. You want to see what we're doing, open up the magazine. Everything is there. Why would I put that on the internet? Everything is there. That's the point, right? Okay, so clients, what are you looking for, man?
So I believe for clients, pretty much everyone who has to deal with the PDF files on a daily basis can be welcome to my project. So I believe that includes students, office workers, and perhaps business owners if they want to integrate KeyPDF in their website or their product. they can contact me. I already have sort of a like the system that allows you to put it in. So everyone is welcome.
And then you wanted to bring some advice. You had some advice for youngsters that are wanting to start a business or get into this space.
Yeah.
Buy Jon Robert Quinn books.
Yes. Yeah. Well, my main advice is just to start earlier. Like the earlier you start, the earlier you succeed. That's the basic thing.
Yeah.
And when you're younger, your brain is like more elastic, more you can just learn more things, you can acquire more things, you can meet more people, you can impress more people by your age, which is actually a pretty significant thing.
That was what it was with me with the guitar. As people were just blown away that I was able to play the guitar as well as I was at that age. But my problem was, and do not ever let this get to you, okay? My problem is that I knew I was a good guitar player. And I told people I knew I was a good guitar player. And that is not a good thing, because then you start pissing people off and you burn bridges. And so my biggest thing is it went straight to my head. And you think I would have learned something, because by the time I had already, by the time I recovered from that, I was building the motorcycle business and my Ferrari business. And then it all came crashing down. And I didn't really have the ego in that time. But then I became a radio star. And that was in 2015. And I was all over the nation, and I was winning awards, and I was really, really good at building the radio stuff. And again, it went right back to my head, straight to ego, and again, burned a lot of bridges. And it's okay for you to know that you're good. That's important to know that you're good. The moment that you say that you're good, then you become a jerk. Right? And we don't want to do that. And so you almost have to play dumb, like, oh, no way. But know that you're good, because that's the confidence that you need to have in order for you to build and continue to do great things. Just never admit it. All right.
Yeah, that's right. Like the healthy level of confidence
Yes.
is always important.
Yes.
But you don't want to be the arrogant guys.
Yes, just don't do what I did. Okay?
Unless you're really successful, which is usually not the case for young founders like me.
Yes, but it's still not good. It's still not good, because then now you have the national stage looking at you as a douchebag. It's just,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just never good. And so, my inspiration was like Grant Cardone, so I wanted to be Grant Cardone. So whatever Grant Cardone did, I did, right? And then the Ferrari business, my inspiration was Will. Oh God, what was his last name? Will Castro from he had a TV show, Unique Whips, and again, just super arrogant, and again, it just not good combinations. Not good combinations. So just be you. All right? Just be natural, and you're going to do good. Now, we were talking a little bit about music. Who's your favorite artist? We were talking about Russian artists and so forth. Who's your favorite?
Oh yeah, I kind of like Russian underground music sometimes.
Okay.
So listen to like Pyrokinesias, Dave Xans. Those guys are pretty cool. However, the pop stars like Igor Creed and like Morgenstern, they're also pretty well. So they're usually sitting on my playlist. And
You listen to Jacques Lieb?
nope, I didn't.
Okay. What about Matre?
No,
You don't know Matre?
I think I know, but I never listened.
Oh my God.
I guess I have to.
Oh, Matering's my favorite. Here, let me pull on some Matering. Here, hold on.
Well, let's hear this.
Yeah. Matrang. Boom. Dude, he's so good.
Make sure no copyright's violated.
Oh, I don't care about any of that stuff.
Well,
Yeah, I don't care about all that. We have to get through the ad. Here we go. That's not Matering. Oh, another ad. This one's for Terminix.
all right. Let's listen. to
Terminix it. All right, here we go, Matering. I love how deep his voice is, and it's got like this Middle Eastern kind of flair to it. It's pretty sick, huh?
That's kind of like a really pop music. I can see it's playing like on many places, like bars, pops, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like banger. There's like a song by Miyagi that got like a billion.
Miyagi, yes.
That got like billion views, which is like groundbreaking for Russian artists. So
Yeah, Miyagi's badass, dude.
Yeah, he got it.
Scroogey?
yes, he got like a billion views on one of his songs, "I Got Love," I believe, because it's simply like the format that can be popular regardless of the language. So,
Did you see? Did you hear the Timothy with Snoop Dogg song?
yes, they had some. But,
It's so bad, bro.
but I mean, to be fair, Snoop Dogg was there for money.
Oh yeah,
He wasn't there for idea.
Yes.
Never cared.
So funny. Oh my God. All right. So, hey, I want to thank you so much for being here, man.
All right.
Timofey, how do you pronounce it? Timofey?
It's gonna be Timofey.
Timofey.
Yes.
Okay. With keypdf.net. Dude, absolute pleasure. And you're always welcome back whenever. And let's get this out to all of our members and see if we can start getting you some revenue. Let's figure that piece out. All right.
That's great.
Start with the Google ads. I think that's a smart thing. Start with just a simple Google ad at the bottom. Don't go crazy with the Google ads because their ads are garbage. So just a simple little banner at the bottom, and that'll be a good start.
All right. That's an amazing advice. Thank you a lot.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me.
Couple bucks a month. That'll at least get you
Kind of worth it, right?
Yeah. Right. Other than that, hey, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Thank you.